This is quite fascinating to see in February. A fascinating sight indeed. The nature has not woken up from winter slumber yet. The outside temperatures are still way below the freezing point, yet this shrub is already in full bloom. I guess not for naught do they call it February Daphne, though it is more commonly known as Mezereon, which is a name derived from the plant's Latin name Daphne Mezereum. And I mean, if I pan around, you can see the nature is still very much asleep. No green stuff, no foliage on any plant life. The tree canopy is bare, the ground is brown from last year fallen leaves, that's about it. This Mezereon is the only plant that springs to life this early in the season. Mezereon is incredibly poisonous. So much so that even by just inhaling the scent of these flowers, which are in fact quite fragrant, you can give yourself severe headache and nausea. You may remember from the video I made about the Common Alder, which is a tree, that alders form their flowers before the leaves. I will link the alder video in the description. And Mezereon too, as you can see. The flowers are fully formed, but there are no visible leaves. Though if you look more closely, like up here at the tip of the stem, where the buds form, the leaves are actually beginning to form. But back to the flowers, as they are the prominent feature. These flowers will eventually develop into berries, which are bright red in color. There will be a whole cluster of them along the stem, right here where you see the flowers now, and those berries are deadly poisonous. As few as a dozen berries contain enough poison to kill a grown man. Though from what I was told, they taste awfully bitter, so it would take some major resolve to actually go through with it. In other words, if you were to accidentally eat one, it's unlikely you'd continue eating until you took the deadly dose. The awful taste would signal right away that you're eating the wrong thing. I'd strongly caution against trying though. Even a non-deadly dose could give you nasty symptoms and could leave you with irreparable kidney damage. Birds seem to have immunity to its poison though. The berries, as I said, are seriously poisonous, but this whole plant is actually poisonous, all parts of it are. On a Swiss veterinary website I read that 30 grams of its bark is enough to kill a horse, and that 3 to 5 berries can kill a pig. So in this small area I have 3 small bushes growing, so that's a nice trio, but despite there being 3 of them here, this plant has become a very rare sight in the wild. Here in Central Europe it's said to require special protection status because of how rare it is. But various cultivars exist and are grown as ornamental shrubs in gardens and parks. What makes them attractive is precisely what you see here. It blooms early in the year. It's only February, it's not even spring yet, and it already has its bright pinky flowers growing. And the other thing that makes it attractive is also what you don't see here. And that's the beautiful foliage, which appears later in the year. I'll try to revisit for you guys and we'll make another video when the plant develops the missing features. Just remember you guys, don't eat the red berries, they're not good for you at all.